Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. This video is about project number 1 from project management. Okay, this is your assignment number 1 for the subject BMFG 4623, project management and engineering economics. Okay, this assignment is divided into two portions. Okay, two portion. Okay, first it has the component of MS project. The second is the component of project book. In MS project, okay, the first deliverable that I want you to submit for the assignment is I want you to explore the software MS project. Okay, and I have given you the guidelines, the manual in MS Team. Okay, please find this. Okay, and I want you to produce me one Gantt chart. Okay, so what Gantt chart do you want to draw? I want you to draw the Gantt chart of your deliverables from your activities of the project. Okay, this portion only one Gantt chart. Okay, the second component that I'm asking you for this assignment is number 2 is project book. Okay, project book is a bit lengthy. You have to follow my template. Okay, the template is given. Okay, it is given in this document. So in the project book, there's element of Gantt chart. Okay, this Gantt chart is from this. And also, there's element for AON, which also can be derived from this. Okay, it is how interrelated. So in your submission for your project book, okay, you have to comply all of these content. I have 12 content that you need to submit in a report form. So the first of the content is the scope of work. Second is the work breakdown structure, better known as WBS. Third is the operation breakdown. Fourth, the key task list. Number 5, project network. Number 6, project Gantt chart. Okay, this is the one I've mentioned earlier. The project network, which is the AON. Okay, also you can get it from MS Project. Resource dictionary. Number 8, key task list with resources. The cost account, cost dictionary. Number 10, task list with cost. 11, project budget table. And last but not least, the critical path of project network. Somehow this is related to MS Project 2. Okay. So now we move on. So, okay, I'll just use this space for a bit. Okay. For this portion of assignment, I give you two options. Okay, two options. Okay, choose one. You need to provide a project sample. It can be a new project. Okay, something that you need to think of everything, or an older project from your previous assignments. The reason being is that for project management course, especially assignment 1, I'm not analyzing the content. However, I am analyzing or marking how you manage a project. So the intention is that if you use these all template, you will be able to handle your project in more systematic way. Okay, and use tools available to monitor. Okay, so you have the option, choose either one. Choose either new project or older project from the previous assignment. You can use your IDP, I don't mind. Okay, so now we'll talk about the scope of work. Okay, the scope of work is like the details of the activity that gives you the overview of the project. Okay, you have the project goals, you have the objectives, the works, limitation, deliverables, stakeholders, standards, milestone, and assumption. So what is project goal? For example, if when a project of building a table, okay, you want to build a table, your project goal is to produce a table. And then objectives is maybe you want to design and manufacture. Okay, then only you can get a full table. So the works are the activities involved. First, probably you want to get it designed. Okay, in the design work, you have stages of activities you need to fulfill. You need to brainstorm. You need to have morphological chart, for example. You need to use a Pew analysis, for example. Okay, and then you need to draw, and then some CAE, okay, via CAT. Okay, these are the activities involved in design part, whereas in manufacturing also involves much more activities. And these activities has to be listed down systematically with numbering so that it shows the cascading effect of activities, at what level it goes, and you want to declare all the details up to the lowest granularity. Okay, the lowest detail. Okay, so what do I mean by limitation over here? You have to mention about maybe you have time limitation, or maybe you have budget limitation. If you want to use a table, your limitation probably you want to use a budget of RM 300 to be able to complete a table from 0 to the product. Okay, deliverables. Deliverables are the things that you want to achieve in having the table. So it could be design a prototype, alpha prototype, beta prototype. That is your deliverables. Okay, the stakeholders are the people important to your project. Okay, it could be the consumers. It could also be your financier or your financier, or your the people that loan you money, okay, those people that has interest towards your project. So standard, what I mean by standard is that in your design, are you asked to follow the standards like Syrian standard, or probably British standard, or Japanese standard? Okay, you need to declare what kind of standard you're using. Okay, the milestone is an event in a project. Okay, this is also related to deliverables. Okay, some deliverables can be a milestone, some are not a milestone. And assumption. Okay, assumption, probably your timeline. Okay, you want to complete the project within 6 months. Okay, probably you already have prefab material, prefabricated material, for example, to make it modular. Okay, and so on and so forth. You need to just need to declare about this. Okay, you are the owner of the project and you have to declare everything. Okay, this is scope of work. Okay, now we move on to the next, number 2, the work breakdown structure. This is actually works done in the okay, these are the activities that you actually do in number 1.3 over here. So whatever you declare in 1.3 is bring to breakdown structure. Okay, they are the same thing, but now it is in a much structured, labeled, and numbered. Okay, if you read my lecture note on project management, you will realize that WBS, okay, also come in 2 forms, one in numbering form. Secondly, it can also comes in the structure form. Okay, so what you've seen in this sample is the numbering form. This also, if you put it in a structure form, you can put it like table. Okay, this is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. So you have here 1.3, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5, and further 1.1, 0.1, and keep lowering down, or even these you can keep lowering down to the lowest granularity, or to the lowest level. Okay, now we move on. Now we have covered both, so you can choose either one, which one you prefer to use, numbering convention or structure convention. They are the same thing. As long as I have my WBS, I'm happy. So OBS, okay, is a structure that tells the people working the activities. Okay, for having a table design, you need an assembly leader, you need a QC leader, for example. Okay, now we move on to key task list. Okay, what are these? These are your WBS code. So in your WBS, you have numbering. Okay, you put all the numbering system in here, and you put down the labels of the numbering over here, and you declare how many days it is needed for each of these activities need to be completed in days. Okay, you can also change the duration to months or hours or years. It's all up to you. There is no restriction. This is just an example. So now we move on to number 5, project network diagram. Okay, this is special. Okay, you need to look on, there's a note on project management PowerPoint. Okay, on AON. This is arrow on network diagram. Okay. So if you do your Gantt chart using MS Project, you will find as you can get the AON diagram automatically. However, if you use MS Project for AON automatically, you don't learn anything. You don't learn that much. Okay. Right. So for portion 5.1, I want you to get the AON from Gantt chart of MS Project. Okay. And also, I want you to draw your AON manually. Okay. The best software to draw these manually would be MS PowerPoint. Now, or you can use MS Visio. Okay, they are very super friendly when it comes to drawing activities and diagrams. Okay, so the Gantt chart, I need not to talk much. You need to explore on your own. Please refer the manual. Okay, explore yourself in your group. Okay, you can discuss with your mates. Okay, resource code. If you realize, this is from your OBS. Number 3. Operation breakdown structure. So whatever you have in OBS, you put it back in this table. Okay. You have this in your OBS. You put a code and you put a measurement unit. Why you need a measurement unit? You need to pay, okay, for the services or for the parts. Okay, so what are resource? Resource are human. Resource can also be material, and resource can also be machines. Resource can also be assets. Anything that is needed for you to be able to produce your table. So this is, again, if you realize, the WBS code for number 9, the work packages, and you combine it together with the resource and the quantity. Okay, we move to number 10. Okay, we have the cost account for cost dictionary. You have your project manager, the cost per unit, and the total amount. For number 11, okay, you have from your WBS, you have the duration, the resource, pairing, and the cost analysis. So this is what is required from you for be able to come up with the budgeting. Okay. So what is critical path of project network? This is related to 5.1 AON. Look up for critical path network. Okay, if you get your AON chart from MS Project, Okay, it's really hard for you to find critical path, but if you draw your AON manually, it is much easier. Okay, so voila, that's all. That's all for assignment 1, project management explanation. All the best to you, and if you have problem understanding and you want to get more verification from me, you are much welcome. Please get back to me via WhatsApp or email.